Hello and welcome to my little small cozy channel blog about my hobby TV, shortly called BAM TV. This is the first time I do this in English, so forgive me if I don't get the words right all the time, and I hope you will understand what I'm trying to tell you. I'm very happy that you made it to this little channel. It's really small and it's a hobby. It's not really any kind of profession, and it's more hobbyistic, but it should be and should stay that way as well. Um, First of all, why I am doing this in English and not in German? But of course, as you know, I'm not a native speaker. I'm from Germany and nearly 50 years old, father of children. Um, Usually I stream and do my videos in German, but I thought for 2026 it's time to do something new and maybe get a wider audience as well. And as I watch a lot of English tabletop channels like Seven Sun, Little Wars TV and Co, I just thought, okay, let's do it both ways. Do one of my videos in German and the same one, or nearly the same one in English, as far as I get the words right. And so here we are. Yes, and the first one is about my old love, BattleTech. And I think we can just jump right into it a little bit, just to speak about a little bit about my background. As you see, this is a map of the inner sphere. It's not an actual map of the fluff, we call it in Germany, or the background story where it has developed. I have to say, I came in touch with BattleTech in the late 1990s after I came home from my duty in the Navy, and I met some guys. We started to play role-playing games, RPGs, and in once I was in a little store in the town where I was based, and they had a lot of strange figures, and turned out it was a Warhammer Fantasy, and some of those guys who I RPG'd with played Warhammer Fantasy, and so hey, come on here, let's try. And I started to build up my own army. And one of them, a good friend of mine, had some strange-looking figures on his shelf. I said, "Oh, what is this?" And he said, "Oh, this is not Warhammer Fantasy. Is it 40K?" I said, "No, that's BattleTech." And I said, "What is BattleTech?" And he said, "Okay, here I have some books. Just start read and tell me what you think about it." And so I became in touch with the Thunder Rift, the Grey Death trilogy, and with BattleTech, and yeah, that's how it started. Then I really was on fire. I love the books, though I only read till the clan invasion when they lost, I think, against Comstar at the Battle of Tukait. I don't know if I spell it right, but Tukait. And then I started reading Wheel of Time and so on. And but BattleTech was one of is the old love I always carry with me, and I played a long time classic BattleTech till we found out that we are so bad in rolling dice that a typical battle of lands against lands took us 5 or 6 hours and ended inconclusive. Um, so I dropped it, but I never left it. It's still in my heart, and end of 2024, I started to pick up a box and paint again, and now I picked a Alpha Strike box and still painting. And my son is very interested in BattleTech. He saw the mechs and said, "Oh, I want to paint one too." I said, "Okay, I will get us some salvage boxes soon, and you can pick a box and see what you get out of it." So today I want to show you my first company of the Skye Rangers. I started to paint. When I came in touch with BattleTech, it was so that, yes, I am a German. What should I say it? So you take House Steiner. Yeah? And we went on a trip in school to Scotland and to the Isle of Skye. And as I browsed a bit around the names of the units in House Steiner, I found, oh, the Isle of Skye. Okay, let's do this. I was very surprised to see that they are red colored, red and black. But I said, no, I'm a man from the Isle of Skye, so I will um, try to paint a battalion of Skye Rangers. I have two other wannabe battalions here from House Marek, a mercenary unit. I will show you later when I have the first company together, and a Davian themed company in future as mercenaries. Kelly's Dragoons, they are called. I just started to paint some Ghost Bear clan mechs. The first mech I fell in love with was the Timberwolf, and so it's obvious that I will paint some clan mechs as well. Starting off, I really try in this unit from my Skye Rangers just to pick mechs, battle mechs, who are the built in the Lyrian Commonwealth. In the old times, I know a lot of things changed. I saw the map in the Alpha Strike box, and I realized a lot of things changed. But I'm still hanging a little bit on, clinging to this map, and yes, that's the deal. And I look at ZanaNet, and they tell me, okay, this mech is built. It's a Lyrian mech, or it's a Free Worlds League mech, and so on. And the basic is get Lyrian mechs, paint them, and put them in your unit. But this does not happen every time. Sometimes I pick mechs because they look good, and I love the look, and so they get into the unit as well. And as the Lyrians are rich, I think that's not a big deal. I want to start with my Kommandlance. I just built up this unit, so I say I looked around how is a battalion organized, and I find okay, 4 mechs are a lance, of course, but there are 3 or 4 lances are a company, 3 or 4 companies are a battalion, and first I want to stay with 3 lances are a company and 3 companies are a battalion, but I will I have made a command lance for the whole battalion. In the moment, the company, but you see, there is a lot of prospect to grow bigger. And we start with the command lance, the lance and the mech for the commander. He's Colonel Niklas Ryder, called Nick, and I think in the Lyrian Commonwealth they call it Commandant. But to stay in English, I say Colonel. And he, as you can see, this is not a Lyrian mech, it's a clan mech, it's a Vulture or Mad Dog. I chose it because of the look and because I think it's cool. And I like it as well as the Timberwolf. I really, really love the design of the Vulture. And I really don't care a lot around the background. For me, he lost his mech as he was a lieutenant or a captain and was able to steal this one from a clan pilot and took it home with him. And now it's his mech, and that's the commander of the whole battalion. Next is a mech, not I thought I read it over. I think it's a rare one as well, and it's a Spartan, and it's piloted by Major Christoph Weber. I drew it from a box, and I said, okay, what the hell I'm doing with you? Because what I read about it, no one of my units would have one, and I said, okay, let's put him to the Skye Rangers as well. They have money and maybe the possibility to lay their hands of one of those beasts. I like the look, I like the speed, and in my Kommandlance it's a bit more about being a little bit faster, so you can run around on the big battlefield and support here, support there. The third one I just pulled from a box is a Griffin, Tellurian mech. So I said, okay, he's fast. Here's something to fire with a PPC, and I think it's LRM 10, and it's a Steiner mech, so why don't put in here? And the last one, a Steiner mech as well. And for me, it's really one of the coolest looking mechs in the universe, the Bushwhacker. I love this bird-like look from mechs. I'm not really convinced about his loadout. It's a little bit of everything, and normally a little bit of everything is it's a little bit not enough of anything. So it's let's say we will see. But I love the look. It's the coolness factor as well, and he's fast enough to keep pace with all of them, and that's another point. And it is piloted. Let's say the Griffin, I have a list here, is piloted by First Lieutenant Christian Wilkening, and the Bushwhacker is piloted by Lieutenant Tino Waters. Okay, coming to my first company, First Lance, first company, and it's I gave the Lance a little bit the topic Battle Lance. It's just get somewhere and kill everything you see, and yeah, move on. And the command mech for this Lance is a Highlander. I love the Highlander. I like the design. As well as I'm a Steiner man, I love that he brings in some white and some variety of weapons. The pilot is Major Oliver Rabat, and he's in charge of the first Lance. And if no one from the Kommandlance is there, he's in command of the whole company as well. So that's just the background. You see, I like to build up my own fluff a little bit and put it in there. For me, wargaming is not so much playing the system, but playing the story. And I need some story for a lot of things. So that's it. The next one is one of my most loved mechs when you look at it and from the design in the inner sphere. It's a Warhammer. This was the first mech I got from when I started back in the BattleTech world. It's piloted by First Lieutenant Christian Smith, and I just love the design of the board. It's just, I can't tell you why, but when I think of BattleTech, the first thing it comes to in my mind is a Warhammer. That's it. I love the design. I know he's not the fastest one. He's not the best one coming to coolness. He maybe get a heat problem, but I really love the design. Third in the row is an X-Man, a guy you don't want to mess with in close quarters, like cities or anything. But he has a autocannon. He has, I think, a large laser, and of course the axe, some medium lasers in its right hand as well. He's piloted by First Lieutenant Corey Volt, and yeah, you have someone who can really hit you in any distance, and I think you need this as well. And the last one in the Lance is a mech I don't like so much. It's piloted by Lieutenant Patricia Butz. It's a Crusader, and I really can't tell you why, but I'm not in Germany. You would say I'm not getting or becoming warm with this one. I can't tell you why. I'm not a big fan of the Crusader, but he was in a box, and I said, okay, it's built in the Lyrian Commonwealth, so sometimes you have to take things you don't want, but better to have them as you need them. The second Lance is a classic. From the design, a classic Lyrian Lance. It's a assault lance, let's say it this way, and it's led by Major Christian Zander in his Marauder 2. I know this one is a really, really rare one. In in the background, I read about it, and I pulled it from a salvage box, and I said, okay, where the hell do I put you? And I said, okay, it's again the Lurians because they have money. Maybe they bought one, and I like the Marauder design, and I like this one as well. I'm really interested that he has jump jets. How he will perform when I will play with this one day. The second mech again is a mech I didn't know before because I'm an old guy and I'm not really in the actual timeline. Um, it's a Night Star. First Lieutenant Jamie Russell pilots it, and again, bird-looking one. I love the design, as I told you, but I really can't say much about it because I have no experiences. I didn't know what a Night Star is. I saw it. I said, "Oh, okay. It looks like an assault mech, like C, but at ZanaNet, and they put out some numbers." And I said, "Okay, that's cool. That's one sniper from shooting from behind. We will see." The third mech in this lens is a classic Steiner design. Zeus or Zeus, I think, as you say, Zeus in English. In Germany, it's Zeus, the godfather of the Greeks. Piloted by Captain Dirk Schlüter. It's for me a standard design. Um, Brings a little bit of everything for long and short distances and medium distances. Yeah. Thinking of BattleTech, one of the inner sphere mechs you will always stumble about is a Zeus. And the last one in the lands for fire support, like the Crusader, no only heavier, is a Stalker. And every time I see this one, I'm missing the arms from a Mad Cat on these sides. I don't know. But I like the design. It looks cool. It's piloted by First Lieutenant Beatrice Chenoit, and it rounds up the lands for some indirect fire support from the back, but he can come closer and harm you and hit you as well. The last lance in this video today and in the company had the topic Scout Lance and developed into Fast Hunter, Scout Hunter, Scout Lance, and it's led by First Lieutenant Idrina Westcott in her Phoenix Hawk. I really tried to focus on speed and a little bit on distance, so that those guys normally have something to hurt you from the distance. Hunting scouts, scouting on the same in the same mission, and hunting down even bigger mechs who are hurt a little bit and hunt them down and kill them. Second one in this lens is a Valkyrie, and I really don't know if this mech will stay in the lens if I find something new. Then I maybe will change it, and Lieutenant Kara Barrick and her Valkyrie have to move in another lens in the second company, but time will tell. Valkyrie, Valkyrie in German, Valkyrie, a standard, as far as I know, a standard Steiner mech. The third one is a one I didn't heard about before I pulled him. It's a Night Star. He has a hatchet, as you can see. I think he has a ER laser, large laser, and some pulse lasers, as far as I remember. No, that was the Spartan. I have to look it up. I think he has a large laser as well. He's fast. He's a medium mech. He's fast, and I like the idea of a hatchet running after someone and giving him the kill blow with a hatchet. And the last one is a design I really fell in love with when I first saw it, and I read about it, and I had to have it. So it's a Wolfhound. As you know, the Calhounds, and I'm a big Calhound fan. Feeling Cal, a Wolfhound. Large laser, fast, some medium lasers, medium laser in the back, and I love the design. And he rounds up my Scout Hunter, Kommandlance, as you can call it. And that's it. This is the first company and the Kommandlance as well. I put them a little bit here, the Kommandlance. I started the second company as well. I have 4 mechs ready so far, but we will see what I pull from salvage boxes and so on, how this will develop. And I'm as well painting on my other 2 battalions. I have one on the painting desk in the moment. As you see, this is Marek themed mercenary blackjack from my Zeppa. When I have my company ready, I will show you them as well, if you like. And that's it. This is my first video in English. I hope you liked it. I hope you leave me a comment there, and we will see how this develops. I will try to do my next videos as well. 1 video German, 1 video English. You will find the English videos easy by the title with ENG in the beginning. Okay, that's English. And I hope you liked it. And just give me a comment if you like it. And I will see. Time will tell. Maybe I switch back only to German if I have the feeling that no one cares about my try to improve my English. Maybe if there are a lot of people in English say, okay, it's cool, I will switch to only English, or I do this 1 time English, 1 time German, or the same video, 1 in English, 1 in German as well. Yes, that's it. I hope you have a good day. Please leave me a comment or a like if you like, and I'll see you soon on the next video. Bye bye.